Hi everybody, hope you're okay. Kaiwaza with you. We're going to wrap up looking at the Arthur Lyman records today under the letter L in my Hawaiian and Exotica record collection. So we've done 2 videos so far with Arthur Lyman. This is going to be the last one. It'll wrap it up, and I won't say too much about each individual album because they are very similar. So if you're a collector, you'd want to have them all. If you're somebody who just likes Arthur Lyman or curious to hear what he sounds like, you get 1 or 2 albums and you kind of basically have it. He's very consistent in his sound. A vibraphonist. Yeah. This is Arthur Lyman, Aloha Amigo, and these are all Latin American songs done in the Arthur Lyman style. The Call of the Midnight Sun. These are all on Hi-Fi's Life series records. Aphrodisia, quite a fetching cover on this one, and I actually have another album out of Italy, Roy Wiggins' album, steel guitarist, with exactly the same picture on the cover. The title track is Aphrodisia. I'm not sure why they call it Aphrodisia here, because the song is Tangi Tahiti, or the Call of Tahiti, and they call it Aphrodisia on this album for some reason. I don't know why. But then we have Arthur Lyman's Greatest Hits. So this is just a compilation of previously recorded stuff, well-known songs by him. Yellow Bird probably was his biggest hit, but he did a lot of songs and Quiet Village and covered all sorts of things. Okay, now he moves from these next recordings are later recordings, not done with with Hi-Fi Time Series records, but with GNP Crescendo. And maybe there's a relationship between those labels. I don't, I haven't looked it up. Maybe there is. This album is Paradise, and a nice album. I have seen this on the same label, issued with different artwork, but so it's out there in a couple different forms. I would also mention, as far as this album goes, I think Arthur Lyman's rendition of Poinciana is probably one of the best to me there is, as far as Exotica goes. I mean, it's a really nice arrangement with the bird calls, the vibes, the percussion is so nice on it. These ones coming up are all on GNP Crescendo records. Cast Your Fate to the Wind, Arthur Lyman. Puka Shells, featuring Arthur Lyman and his daughter. Is this his daughter, Kapi'olani? I don't even, I'm looking to see now. I was thinking in my mind it was his daughter, but maybe it isn't. I don't know. It's funny that I'm rereading the thing, why do I think this is his daughter, and it doesn't say anything on here about her being his daughter, so I don't know why I'm thinking that. I don't know. This one is actually in quadraphonic. Okay, this album we must talk a moment about. Island Vibes, Arthur Lyman. This is much later. This is a 1980 record. And it was recorded and done here in Hawaii on Broad Street Records in 1980. This is it's a rare album. It's a really beautiful album. It's just Arthur Lyman playing by himself. There's no accompanying musicians at all. It's completely solo, and it has the sound of the ocean waves throughout the entire record. So it's him playing beautiful songs with the ocean waves. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous record. And he does cover some of his other songs, like Yellowbird is on here, Shells is on here, and then other songs, some Hawaiian ones, Waipio, Old Plantation, Sea Breeze or Puamana, Whispering Reef. Beautiful, beautiful album. If you come across it, I really recommend this album. It doesn't have all the percussion and the bird calls. It's so beautiful and mellow and really a classic sound. Love it. Here's a record put out by TPD, is that right? TDP, 2 dozen plus records. So they just did series of like more than 24 songs by a certain artist or a certain type. This is 2 dozen plus authentic Hawaiian favorites played by Arthur Lyman's world famous group, and it is indeed like over 20 songs on the album. Over 2 dozen, 24. But it's they're mostly edited, so it's kind of interesting because they've made them into like 60-second songs. It's always sort of interesting to see how people, would edit something. And if you want to hear more, there's 2 dozen plus organ favorites, 2 dozen plus beer garden favorites, 2 dozen plus favorite waltzes, although you wouldn't get to waltz for very long because they're only 60 seconds. All right, then we have, this is on a Piccadilly Records out of Seattle. I don't really know the story behind these albums, but they are reissues of Arthur Lyman's earlier recordings, like intact and whole, I think. Lullaby of the Leaves, which is a reissue of the Lays of Jazz. It's just Lays of Jazz reissued, called Lullaby of the Leaves. This one is Taboo, which is the original title, which they kept. Different cover, of course. Piccadilly Records. And then the other one I have is Song of the Islands. I think this is Hawaiian Sunset Volume 1, I believe, just reissued. And I think they did another one that I don't have. I don't remember. Love for Sale, maybe they redid. I don't know. I don't have it. But I have those three. Then finally, to finish up Arthur Lyman, I have a record that actually doesn't credit him at all. But it's a record out of Italy called Sweet Sweet Dolcimina. Sweet Sweet Dolcimina, Sweet Sweet Songs, or something like that. Featuring the Hawaiian Orchestra of Kaumakani. And it's not, these are all Arthur Lyman songs. This is Arthur Lyman. A compilation from some different records, but it's all Arthur Lyman stuff. Comes out of Italy on the Quadrifogliolas International or something like that. (1975) this one came out. That wraps up Arthur Lyman, and let's hear some samples. So I hope you enjoyed hearing those samples from Arthur Lyman albums, and you'll join me another time for the next video. I do want to let my regular subscribers know who watch the videos all the time that I'm actually, there's not going to be anything posted for a couple of weeks because I'm going away on a cruise. So yeah, until the beginning of the month, sometime after the beginning of the month of February, there won't be any videos because I won't be here. I'm going to the, it's kind of a bucket list thing that I'm doing, but I'm going on a cruise to the South Pacific, Southwestern Pacific. Comes in and out of Australia, goes to a couple different islands in Fiji, a couple of islands in the French New Caledonia and Loyalty Islands, and then also Vanuatu. 12 days, so that should be good. And I still got to do the Tahiti side. That's on the bucket list too. But anyway, so yeah, until the next time, till a few weeks from now, 2-3 weeks or so, have a good rest of the month, and we'll talk to you next time.